My friend Ron Springs, former teammate of mine with the Dallas Cowboys, and actually one of my best football friends I've ever had, started experiencing symptoms of type 2 diabetes. And those symptoms were amputation, not just off of one foot, but it was started to work on his second foot. And I got very concerned about Ron, and when it was all said and done, after realizing all the failures that he had gone through in trying to get a new kidney, I decided myself to step up and give him mine. And that took it was an arduous task, to say the least. The tests that I had to take, mental, physical tests, the stress from my family, from my mom especially, those kind of things really affected the stress of the situation, and really it affected the importance of what had to be done. Because just as much as my mom was worried about me, and even though she still understood my decision, Ron Springs has a family that's worried about him. And that's where it kind of got a little personal. Their family and my family is so close. People always talk about, well, most people that donate, they donate to family. Well, there are different types of family, and his family, they are part of our family. When I started to join the Cowboys, even though I was here in Dallas, Ron showed me a lot of professional aspects of being a Dallas Cowboy. I invited him to all of my family cookouts and events. We started to share family memories, and my family got to know him and loved him as much as I did. So in that regard, he was family. And so I decided to make the decision, go through all of those tests, and decided to give that kidney to him. And to tell you the truth, it was the best thing that ever really happened in my life. One of the best, especially because it just I don't know. I seem to have even though I always thought I was a conscientious person, I guess we all think that. I think that trait became a little bit more heightened about how it's not all about you. You got to be a little bit more giving. You have to in order to have a full life, it's going to take a lot of sacrifice. And that sacrifice may not always be for you. It might be a sacrifice that enriches someone else without you getting any benefit whatsoever. Sometimes it may take away from what you have, thus the term sacrifice. So that's kind of what happened to me. Even though I enriched somebody else's life, I did lose something myself. I got one kidney left now, and a lot of responsibility that goes with that. So that's going to be a lifelong lesson for me, and I think it really a good example of what sacrificing is about. Somewhat extreme example of giving, but still an example within itself.